Hey everyone, Percy Jules here, and today I'm gonna talk about a new album by a British artist who is not exactly topping all of the charts all over the world yet. It's been 3 years since her latest album was released, which by the way was her debut album called Unguarded, and now 3 years later her latest album has just been released. The title is Someone Out There, and of course I'm talking about Rae Morris. Now, is this a good follow-up album or not? Should she be topping all of the charts all over the world based on the music on this album? Well, I'm gonna talk about all of that in just a second. Stay tuned.
This is BBix Album Reviews.
Okay, first let me tell you some basic facts about this album. Well, as mentioned, it is Rae Morris' second studio album. It's been released February 2nd, 2018. The album has 11 tracks and it has a total length of 41 minutes and 54 seconds. Now, from the album, already 3 singles have been released, and those singles are Reborn, Do It, and Atletico, the only one. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the music itself on the album. Now, the style of music, the genre, is actually pretty difficult to determine. It's pretty difficult to put into just one or two categories. I would say it's pretty alternative, electronic, synthesizer pop, but there's actually a bit more to it than that. Now, many of the songs are very upbeat, very cheerful, and that is true especially for the beginning of the album. Towards the end it gets a little bit more dramatic with some more ballads also. Overall, I would say it's very adventurous, both productionally here and there, but also from a songwriter's point of view. So very adventurous. At the same time, it's also mostly very uncomplicated, which makes it pretty easy to absorb for just about anyone. Now, the compositions, as mentioned, are very adventurous. The song build-ups are just a little different from what most people are used to, I guess. And I have to say, I really like it. Now, the production might even be a bit more unconventional than that. The producer has used a lot of, let's say, unusual sounds and some retro synth sounds to dress up the songs with. And also you can hear some very nice little arrangements here and there, giving it all a very authentic feel. Okay, now how does this album stack up to the previous one? How does it compare? Well, again, first of all, I would say it's a bit more upbeat, a bit more cheerful, a bit less dramatic, less melodramatic. It's also a bit more adventurous, especially productionally. It's also a bit more electronic oriented. It's also a bit more polished. And this is also true from a composer's point of view. So a bit more polished. The structures are a bit more matured, so to speak. So there's definitely a progression there, if you can call it that. But it's a natural progression, you know, so nothing really unexpected, nothing really strange, but definitely a progression. I would say a healthy progression. Okay, now my overall opinion about this album is very simple. I really like it. I mean, I love the fact that it sounds very experimental. Usually I don't like to use that word in this context, but just to give you an idea of what it sounds like, it sounds pretty experimental, and in this case I really like that. Some of the songs sound very cheerful, very positive, very catchy also. Others are a bit more dramatic, with some more ballads, but very well done. And I actually really like that combination of more upbeat songs on the one hand and some more dramatic songs on the other hand. And the balance between the two on this album is very good. The production really speaks to me. So all in all, I just really think this is a great album and I really enjoyed listening to it. Okay, my favorite songs of the album, quite a few. I really like Rose Garden, Dip My Toe, but I think the 3 best songs of the album are actually the 3 singles that have already been released. So Atletico, Reborn, and at this moment my absolute #1 favorite song of the album, Do It. Okay, that's all for now. Go check out this album for yourself and please let me know what you think about this album. Do you think this is a worthy follow-up album? What are your favorite songs of the album? Whatever it is, please let me know, leave a comment. And also, if you like this video, you might want to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.